So, where is Ondo Finance trading right now? Well, as of today, January 30th, 2025, it's sitting pretty at around $1.65. That's right, folks, a buck 65. You could buy a cup of coffee and maybe a pack of gum for that. But hold your horses. Before you rush out and invest your life savings, remember that the cryptocurrency market is as volatile as a teenager's emotions. 1 minute it's up, the next minute it's down. It's enough to give you whiplash. Now let's consult our trusty crystal ball and see what the future holds for Ondo Finance in the short term. Don't worry, we haven't been huffing any magic mushrooms yet. Some analysts, those brave souls who dare to predict the unpredictable, believe that Ondo Finance could be on the cusp of a significant price surge. They're whispering sweet nothings of a potential jump to over $2 by February 4th, 2025. That's right, a 29% increase. Of course, they could be wrong. They're analysts, not fortune tellers. But wait, there's more. Some even bolder predictions suggest that Ondo Finance could skyrocket to $5.42 within the next month. That's a whopping 231% increase. If that happens, I'm buying everyone watching a lifetime supply of ramen noodles, the expensive kind this time. Okay, now let's zoom out a bit and look at the bigger picture. What does the rest of 2025 hold for Ondo Finance? Will it be a year of prosperity or a year of despair? Well, according to some experts, the average price of Ondo Finance could hover around $4.41 throughout 2025. That's still a pretty penny, folks. Imagine the possibilities. You could finally buy that solid gold yacht you've always wanted, or maybe just a new pair of socks. Of course, it's important to remember that these are just predictions. The cryptocurrency market is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. Now, let's take a leap of faith and peer into the distant future. What do the stars have in store for Ondo Finance in the long run? Well, some analysts believe that Ondo Finance could be a solid long-term investment. They predict that by 2030, its price could reach a mind-boggling $6.84. That's enough to make your head spin. Of course, you'll have to wait a while to cash in on those sweet, sweet gains. But remember, folks, predicting the cryptocurrency market is like trying to predict the weather in a hurricane. It's unpredictable, to say the least. Now, let's get technical. We're diving into the world of charts, graphs, and indicators to understand the current state of Ondo Finance. Don't worry, I promise not to bore you with too many charts and graphs. Instead, we'll focus on the key indicators that can give us a clearer picture of where Ondo Finance might be headed. Technical analysis is like reading tea leaves. But instead of tea leaves, it's using fancy indicators and patterns to try and predict future price movements. It's a blend of art and science where we look for trends and signals in the data. One such indicator is the RSI, or Relative Strength Index. This tool helps us gauge the momentum of an asset by measuring the speed and change of price movements. It's a fancy way of saying whether an asset is overbought or oversold. When the RSI is above 70, it suggests the asset might be overbought, and when it's below 30, it indicates it might be oversold. Right now, Ondo Finance's RSI is hovering around 56.97, which is like the Goldilocks of RSI. Not too hot, not too cold, but just right. This mid-range value suggests a balanced market sentiment. Another important indicator is the SMA, or Simple Moving Average. This is a straightforward yet powerful tool that smooths out price data to help identify the direction of the trend. It's basically a line on a chart that shows the average price of an asset over a certain period. By looking at the SMA, we can get a sense of the overall trend without the noise of daily price fluctuations. Right now, Ondo Finance's 50-day SMA is around $1.48, indicating the average price over the last 50 days, while its 200-day SMA is around $1.03. This longer-term average helps us understand the broader trend and can be useful for identifying potential support or resistance levels. Now, before we wrap things up, I have to give you a dose of reality. The world of cryptocurrency is as thrilling as it is perilous. It's a landscape filled with opportunities, but also fraught with risks that can catch even the most seasoned investors off guard. Investing in cryptocurrency is not for the faint of heart. The market is incredibly volatile and prices can swing wildly in a matter of minutes. One moment, you're riding high on a wave of profits, and the next, you're staring at significant losses. It's a risky business, and you could lose your shirt if you're not careful. Many have entered the crypto market with dreams of quick riches, only to find themselves in financial ruin. The key is to approach it with caution and a well-thought-out strategy. Past performance is not indicative of future results. Just because a cryptocurrency has performed well in the past doesn't mean it will continue to do so. The market is influenced by a myriad of factors, from regulatory changes to technological advancements and even social media trends. Just because Ondo Finance has the potential to go up doesn't mean it will. It's essential to do your own research and understand the underlying technology and market conditions before making any investment decisions. It could just as easily plummet to the depths of that crypto abyss. The market is unpredictable, and what goes up can come down just as quickly. Always be prepared for the possibility of losing your entire investment. So please do your own research before investing a single penny. Educate yourself about the market, the specific cryptocurrencies you're interested in, and the broader economic factors that could impact their value. And remember, if anyone guarantees you'll make money in cryptocurrency, they're either lying or delusional, probably both. No investment is a sure thing, and anyone who tells you otherwise is not to be trusted. So, there you have it, folks. A crash course in Ondo Finance and its potential future. We've covered the basics, the risks, and the importance of doing your own research. Remember, this is not financial advice. I'm here to provide information and insights, but the final decision is always yours. I'm just a comedian with a microphone and a healthy dose of skepticism. Take everything you hear with a grain of salt, and always question the source. Invest at your own risk, and always remember to diversify your portfolio. Diversification is key to managing risk and ensuring that you're not putting all your eggs in one basket.